Hello, hello, hello. We are live with today's stream. So I'm just going to share that on all the social medias and then we'll hop into the game. It is Friday. We are just playing Animal Crossing today. I didn't get much sleep last night. Like, it was another one of those tossing and turning type nights. But today is the meteor shower in Animal Crossing, so didn't want to fully cancel, but yeah, later stream. That's why we're doing the later stream. That's why it's going to be a shorter stream, but we're still streaming. So let's hop right in, because yeah, that's the last event, the only remaining event that I've missed with this town and character. I've done it in the past and such, but I missed it last year. Of course, a few other events that I still need to do again. Christmas Eve for the rest of the Jingle stuff. Town Days for that last train station model, but Meteor Shower is the last one that I haven't done at all. Until now. Also, let's go with this 100% run. Like, I've done it when I was younger. Pretty sure I did it with my first 100% run. I can't remember for certain. Also, let's see who we have as a new villager today. Because we should have somebody new. Sally, Teddy, Prince, Biddy, Roll, Lily, and Gonzo. Leopold, Penny, Bones, Rosie. Rosie's new, but we have had her before because she's not on the list. Okay. Oh, an extra letter. Got some amber from the museum. And the right wing of a pteranodon. Cool, cool, cool. And an ammonite. Excellent. And a letter from home. I don't know, a letter just to see while I was cleaning. Yeah, I couldn't read it, but I may have peeked. To make sure it wasn't a bill. Your secret's safe. And this time when we're playing a video game, because I'm pretty sure no one has ever sent me a love letter in real life. Tom Nook was sent an odd clock, and Hopper moved to ESS. Okay, that's all stuff we can throw away. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay, yeah, that is new. Prize belongs to one of the D acres from Bones. So mostly along the cliff, other than, no, there's a bit where the cliff goes down into the E acres and a bit up into the C acres, but mostly along the cliff. Good to know. Okay, let's go and do our daily exploration. Well, there's our glowing spot. There are 1,000 bells. Also, I'm not sure. Meteor Shower, is that... I guess by the lake. I'm not sure if Tortimer's by the lake or if it's one of the ones where he's wandering around town, but I think probably by the lake. So, we're very likely going to see him very quickly and get our telescope very quickly. There's a weed there. So... and a weed there. Yeah, we didn't stream yesterday, so... One day off, that means a bit more weeds. Lily! Fiery fish in a sea of inky black darkness. Penny? Can we see, like, the reflection, or... Oh yeah, I can see the reflection in the lake. That's neat. And here's Tortimer. Hey, present. Set telescope. So we have got our telescope. Let's go and hey, Mr. Gunny, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Let's go and where's my furniture list? Here we go. Telescope. We got it. Awesome. Just 4 pieces of furniture left. So then also for holidays we can take off meteor shower. So next holiday we need to worry about is Christmas Eve in December, and then the town days next July again. Okay. And I'm actually going to drop the telescope off before we go on. Do I have anything in my gyroid right now? Station models. Good to know. Okay, I'll just put the telescope in my basement for the time being. Oh, mosquito. Mosquito. Okay. Nice. Moving and grooving. I always like the days that I actually make progress on. I mean, I guess most days I make at least some level of progress. Fossil number 1. Tons of fun. Like, you know, having my money go up by, like, you know, 20-ish thousand or whatever, like, while that's progress, it's not exactly, like, significant progress. So, like, this is actually, like, you know, gonna increase one of the numbers down below once I go and do that. I like to actually look at my catalog before I do that. Just rolled around. Oh, right now. Okay, so keep our eyes open for him as we wander about town. Oh, this is one of the... Now we got our money rock. We already got the glowing spot and the money rock. Nice and early. Okay. Just to make sure we don't see anything. I see that weed, but that's in the next acre over, so we'll deal with that when we go over there. It doesn't seem there's anything buried over here. Another weed. D acre, which we know there's something buried in one of the D acres, but we don't know which one. Let's grab that weed over here, but I don't see it over here anywhere. Okay. Oh, hey, Gonzo. Oh, I know. I've locked this room in my body. It is what it is. Now let's chat. I do... I mean, what I do with it is sell it. Sure, I know this is... I'm losing out on money here, but not a significant amount, so... A bit of a pushover. I mean... situations where I don't really care, it's like, okay, why not? Okay, Lily we already saw because she was over by the lake. Oh, here's our new villager, Rosie. Yes, I do live in this town. Friends look out for each other and stuff. Good to know. Good to be aware. Today is Friday. Let's go see, just out of curiosity, if I had turnips, I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't be selling them here today. I mean, it's Friday, so I'd hopefully already sold them by now. If I had them. 2,500, yeah, not the best. Well, right now, look at my money. 468, you know. Increasing odd or even numbers. Well, there was like a 2 as well. 2, 4, 6, 8. Got some stationery and a piece of clothing in the dump. Interesting. What piece of clothing? Skull shirt and elegant paper. Maybe silence. Sorry, it's different. Looks cool, but it's not really my aesthetic. I think that was the background. Bones? Oh, Bones is around. Hey, Bones. Oh, you know, here and there, a bit of everywhere. Well, I was actually wanting to talk to you. Didn't need to press B there. Let's chat. No. They do use science and such to, try and get a good sense, a decent sense of the weather. And obviously it's, oh, this is, yeah, fossil number 2. How about you? Obviously it's not like a perfect system, because, you know, there's also things that can affect the weather, but over time it becomes more and more accurate as more and more data is, you know, gone over and such. Oh no, Penny was also, we already talked to as well, because she was also by the lake. This is another D acre again. Hey, Leopold. It's a good word. Let's talk. Oh, that's why I'm completely skipping them. You do that then. I'm good with just skipping them. I did them last year. Got my... Ooh, wait. Is this fossil number 3, or is this... No, this is the buried treasure. Cement mixer. Okay. Well, we found it. So we just need to find the remaining fossils, any remaining weeds, and of course talk to all remaining villagers. Any remaining villagers, imply there might not be. Fossil number 3, just for me. Yes, that was 3. That's why I was kind of started stumbling there on the rhyme, because I'm like, wait, that was 3, right? Okay. And fossil number 4, just one. It was raining. Oh, it was raining the other day, wasn't it? I completely forgot about that. Okay, is this something we needed for Jonathan's house then? Where we're trying to fill it up with gyroids. Tall nebuloid, no. This we can just sell. Actually, I might as well just leave this open, because there's going to be 2 more gyroids in town, which I will hopefully not miss, and I'm worried that I have already missed one. But no, we should be fine. Hopefully. Getting lost. They have something lost. Furniture. Bird bath. Of course it's mine. Who else would that belong to? I guess a bird, maybe? Literally speaking, that would make sense. Okay. All those mosquitoes buzzing around. Hey, I'd rather have mosquitoes come after me in video games than in real life. Luckily, it's been fairly... in recent years, it's been fairly not too bad with mosquitoes. Which is nice. Okay, we're across the river, so we still need 2 more fossils and 2 more gyroids. Hey Biddy, how's it going? Sorry Biddy, sorry. What's new? I'm gonna guess we're getting Katrina here soon, or already have her here. I don't really pay much attention to the visitors these days, seeing as I don't need anything. I mean, Katrina, you never get anything you need from her anyway. I'm here to talk to you now, Amelia. Don't worry. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Sure. I take anything that I can sell. I mean, what? Hey, Teddy. Yeah. I had work earlier today. And I was tired after work. Sure. Ooh, a green bench. I am a true blue buddy. Good to know. Good to know. And speaking of blue, I'm not sure why that. Everything's perfect. Traver's a very little place. I'm not sure where the blue is going with that, but I'm actually going with, like, speaking of true, that made more sense. Okay, fossil number 4 or gyroid number 2? Gyroid number 2. A tall sporoid. No, we need a regular sporoid for Jonathan's house. We already got a tall sporoid. Quadrant. It's the final quadrant. Teddy we already talked to. Okay, fossil number 4 or gyroid number 3? Fossil number 4, just one more. So one more each of the gyroids and fossils. My inventory is getting pretty full here. Hey, Sally. What? Oh, there's always time to talk. Okay, but I guess you just don't want to. Anyone over on this side of... Yes. Nate. Any good, which is the roll sign right here? That would be embarrassing. What's the roll gonna say? Okay. Weed. We're running out of space for these last two. Things cast. Nate's house, we just talked to him. Just talked to everyone whose house we've passed by now. And then also Amelia, so it's just Tom and Prince left to talk to. Fossil number 5 or gyroid number 3? Fossil number 5, we're alive. Although I hope we find the last gyroid, because gyroids are actually more annoying to miss. Because, like, so, there's 5 fossils every day, but, like, if I find 4 of them, 5th one stays the next day, and then there's 4 new ones. Right? Gyroids just appear after it rains, but 3 appear after it rains, so, like, this one, you know, so next time it rains... Oh, never mind, here's the last gyroid, so it doesn't matter. Omega Lamantoid. No, you need regular and mini for Jonathan's house. Okay. So nothing I need to... Everything I have I can just sell then. Hey, Tom. Entertain me? No. No, I was not. And I had no intention of being there at any point this year. Prince is not in right now, so Prince we missed seeing completely. It could be anywhere. Anywhere. I'll go check on him again after we come back from traveling to another town. Okay. Yes, I have 5 letters to mail, each with a fossil attached. Send them to the museum for identification. You see. Also, oh yeah, I think it's, what is it? Is it 7 o'clock when it switched out Pelly for Phyllis? For some reason I was thinking it was 6 o'clock and I was so kind of surprised Pelly was still here. But maybe it might be 7 o'clock. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly. It doesn't really. I mean, the reason I'm not sure is because it's not a mechanic that really, or it's not anything that changes game mechanics. The only thing that changes is, you know, what dialogue you hear, but it's still, you know, same stuff. Either way, I'd like to sell this stack of junk. I'd like to sell for a money chunk. And let us travel to whichever town we're traveling to. Yes, which I think it was it UES I put the memory card in for? Maybe? well, we gotta draw a face today. I think we're just gonna go with the my standard default and do a random globe though. And view ES is indeed where we're headed to. Okay. Yes, we have met before. I've drawn your face many a time. Oh, that's the wrong color. We want a blue ocean and Greenland masses. Excellent. It is a work of art, I assure you. You're welcome. Yes, okay. Yes, I know, meteor shower. I'm not here for the meteor shower, I already did that in my own town. I'm just here to check again when ES day is. And also kill cockroaches, apparently. Both what date it is and what day of the week it's going to be next year. So the 14th. So Friday, not ideal, but is what it is. Excuse me. Excellent. Yes. Very excellent. Yeah, I am leaving. So we just wanted to check when that was, because yeah, I needed to go and mark down all of my town days again, so I've been doing it just one at a time. So that next July, we're ready to go hard on that and get the final Station Mall 10. Yeah, every day that I can, so Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, the days that I don't work, I plan on doing an 8-hour, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and just like trying over and over and over until I get it. On the other days, you know, days I'm working, that won't work, but still plan to do, if possible, longer streams on those days. Probably more like, probably just something like, assuming I'm following the same schedule next year as I am currently, probably like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the days that I'm working for the town days. But yeah, but of course this is a year away, so, well, 11 months I guess, because next July. So who knows what the current situation will be then. But assuming, you know, things are otherwise unchanged, which seems fairly likely. Likely I'll still be working my same job, likely I'll still be working the same hours, and likely I'll still be streaming largely the same schedule. You know, probably different games on each of the weekdays, like the daily games. Obviously Animal Crossing, or like the Monday game, Tuesday game, Wednesday game, Thursday game, Friday game. The Animal Crossing I'll still be working on, obviously, but yeah. Okay, who moved out after that? Oh, Nate moved out. Okay. But also, let's go check again. We can talk to Prince, since we didn't get to talk to him before. First, I'll just check if he's by the lake. Because Nate was by the lake. Okay, Bones is by the lake now. Then we'll check by Prince's house. Okay, now Prince is around. Okay. And now we've talked to all of my villagers today. That's not true. Also, I find this amusing because someone else commented earlier on how the weather forecast was correct for today, and now Prince is saying it wasn't. So maybe they're just, you know, Prince should just find out what weather forecast the other person was watching and check out that one instead. Okay, let's go update our catalog numbers, and this is one of those days where we actually have an update to make. So furniture should be 597. And it is, look at that. 597. Everything else should have been changed though. Wallpaper 66, yeah. Carpet 66, clothing 246, all 64 items, all 64 stationery, all 127 gyroids, all 25 fossils, and 54 for music, which will be the next thing that'll go up, because we should have the one song, and we won't be doing that tomorrow, no stream tomorrow, but that'll be next Saturday. It should be going, that should be going up to 55. After that, we should be guilty of the final piece of clothing, put that at 247, and both these and at 67 on Christmas Eve. That'll also put this up to 599, or maybe 600 if we somehow have the post office model by then, but I feel like that's probably unlikely. That requires us to max out our savings account, which, I mean, we'll be going a lot faster once we start doing the turnip market again, which I'll start doing once I've got the last song, but still don't know if it'll be that fast. And then the final furniture next July, as I was saying, for the town day stuff. Yeah, look at this. Not, you know, just adding another, you know, 20,198 isn't all that big of a difference at this point. But yeah, 253,523,578. I like how those first two sections have a 2, a 5, and a 3 in both of them. The 578 though kind of ruins it. Actually, okay, no. Yeah, it's just the 2 and the 5. 3 isn't even in the same spot. It's just the 2 and the 5 are swapped. But, you know, it's what it is. And let's go now and do a round of everyone's favorite NES game. Maybe. With an Animal Crossing. Maybe. Honestly, still probably not. But still a very awesome game. Balloon Fight. Let's see how we can do Edge today. Phase 1 tends to be easy. Phase 2, very little trouble. Phase 3. Fairly easy. And our first bonus round. Will we get perfect on it? I mean, probably. This first bonus round, I mean, I have definitely messed up on it before, but generally I get perfect. See? Perfect is as perfect does. Perfect is as perfect was. Phase 4. Out the door. Oh, here, fish food. I couldn't get too close to the water myself. Phase 5. Phase 5. We're alive. And they soon won't be. Phase 6. Here are some tricks. Ooh. That was actually not great playing on my part. Like, I was very close to losing a balloon twice there. Oh, they're perfect. Phase 7. Oof, rough start. I haven't caught like a really good Phase 7 in a while, I feel like. A really good one was where I just like get that opening bit up so that I could just like fly up and take like the entire, like all but one of them in the initial ascent before they even got into the air. You're lying on land, the other one's lying in the water. Or getting eaten by a fish, I guess technically before hitting the water, but you know what I mean. So I hope you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then I'm not doing a very good job of explaining what I mean. That... Okay. This is 9, so we get a bonus round afterwards, and we get our balloon back. But that was... I don't know, that was not good playing on my part. I should not be losing a balloon on phase 9. That's just simply not something that should be happening. To be fair, I am operating on very little sleep. Earlier I wanted to do a Twitch stream. Anyone who's, seen me enter a Twitch stream, like I always say, like, I do like my, hey emote, and then like, the name of the streamer, like I say, like, it's kind of like, hey, streamer name and everyone in chat, right? And I said the name of the wrong streamer, and my brain is just like, wait, what did I just do? And I realized that immediately, and I'm just like, how did I do that? I mean, to be fair, it's like two streamers that both generally start around the same time. And such, but it's still like I don't know. I was so embarrassed. Because like I realized right away that I had made a mistake. And yeah. Hey, all right, let's go. Let's go out the window. There we go. I needed to lower down too much. And I flew right over him. Oh, that was very lucky. I was just like, wait, is he higher than me or lower than me? And I very much lucked out that he was... Oh, again, I very much lucked out there. I was very close to getting hit by that lightning. Okay. Another perfect. Awesome. Okay, 16. See, if I got to start like that on 7, that would have allowed me to get basically all the ones that go on these side, and then it would just be the one that was on this platform here that I would have missed the initial ascent. But here on 16, you know, they get up into the sky faster, so it doesn't work. That was close to losing a balloon. I need you to... Oh, let's get it. There we go, got him. Okay. 18. This is so it was like the previous iteration of this one where we lost that balloon earlier that I really shouldn't have. And see, this is how that should go. That phase should go. No balloon loss at all. Ooh, we're not getting perfect on this one. Yeah, missed one. 19 though, not too shabby. And right before we do phase 19. Kind of weird, but okay, right? Because I think we just did 18. Yeah, phase 19. How dare you save him? He was gonna go down the hole. Ooh, okay. But then this guy pushed him onto the platform. $21. Ain't it fun? Gonna redeem herself after the 19 on the last bonus round. And so far, so good. Perfect. Awesome. Let's go. Okay. 22. Land, water? Yes, water. $23. Oh, oh, this one had gone into the water, so I was like, why hasn't it ended yet? Okay. Gotcha. I need to do my grocery shopping tomorrow after work. Almost forgot about that. Which is good. I'm running pretty low on food at the moment. What do I currently have? I have a little bit of chicken in the freezer. Still have some apples in the fridge. I guess I'll have some cherries in the fridge, but those are probably mostly, if not all, bad by now. If anything else, I mean, any other food in the fridge, I know like some like condiments and drinks and such, but that might be it for food in the fridge. Cupboards. I have at least one sidekick left. I think just the one though. Yeah, I'm pretty low on food at the moment. I mean, I should have, you know, not nearly as many apples left. I have not. I need to get better about actually, like, eating the fruit I buy more often such. Like I said, the cherries that are probably gone bad by now. Because I too often buy fruit and then just kinda don't eat it fast enough. Forget about it. Or whatever. So it's like, oh, and it's gone bad. Another bonus round. I don't even know what phase we're up to. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, wait. Did we just do 24? That makes sense. Next will be 25, which is the same as 16 and 7. No, 28. So we already did. Wait, I did 25 and don't even remember doing it? I was just on autopilot for 25? That's surprising. I really am tired. Like, I knew I was tired, but that is very surprising. If I could just do autopilot through, like, you know, all the rest of the stages until the phase number loops over, that would be ideal, but I don't think that's going to be happening. But yeah. I'm curious about, like, yeah, what I was saying with the stages being the same. So stages 1 through 3 are unique, but don't repeat. Then there's stages 4 through 12, which are all different from each other, and then those ones repeat. Those 9 repeat just infinitely. Even within those, like I said, they're all unique. They're all different from each other, but there are a few that are still very similar. Just like differences of, like, sometimes, like, just platforms are a bit different. Like, they'll have the platforms in the same locations, just a few of them will be slightly different sized, or they're, you know, the appearance or absence of the whatchamacallit, the spinner thingies, flippers, that's what they're called. Crappity crap crap crap. Okay, we're fine. That was terrifyingly close. Another bonus round. 34. That lost a balloon. And right after a bonus round is not a fun time to lose a balloon, because I have to get through this one, so, and then 35 and 36 before we get to the next bonus round, so I can get the balloon back. Well, I got through 34. So now 35. Okay, I was like, the fact that I did not get his, take out his balloon there, it's ridiculous. Okay, survived that one. Now 36. Okay. Just survive. Gotcha. And back to full balloon power. Seven. Oh, I'm surprised I don't get by that lightning there. Excellent fish food. I was prepared for if you land on the land, but it goes for the water. I'm happy to let the fish have them. 39. Nice, another bonus round. Yeah, we're getting all of them. 19 was the best I was doing there. Oh, last one. Nice. Got lucky with them all going. The other one's going to the water, I suppose. Oof, that's rough. What are we on? 41, alright. No, we are on 42. Good stuff. If you have to lose a balloon, losing it on, you know, the phase right before a bonus round isn't too bad. Like, still rather not lose a balloon, but yeah. Oh, are we having the... Yep. This one. Whew, got through it. 44. Okay, he's going in the water, so I just need to survive. And survive I did. 45. I said 45, right? So, yeah, we got our balloon back here. And now... I don't know if we got... If it was the last bonus round that we got 19 on, but if so, let's try and redeem ourselves. I mean, regardless, let's try to get perfect, and we did. Well, that's also going to roll over our score. Phase 46. Nice. 47. Last one. Okay. 48. Whew, another bonus round. Phase 49. Gotcha. Phase 50. Good stuff. Phase 51. Excellent. Another bonus round. Ooh, I got the balloon somehow. Yep. That's another perfect. $52. Ah, lost the balloon. And lost another balloon. Okay. So we got our first death at 52 today. It's not the best I've done. I've gotten to 67 without dying, but still pretty dang good. And, you know, we can still see how far we can get yet. 53. Okay. Second death. Ah, crap. Crappy crap. Okay. 54. Gotcha. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. $55. That's why you don't go at them at the edge. When you, it's hard to tell there, but hey. Got into the 50s today, not too shabby. I've done better than that before, but still on average, and that's, I don't tend to get that far, so. Yeah. And we made progress in Animal Crossing today, regardless of our furniture up by 1. Okay, well, let's go see who is live and who we want to go and raid. No, we'll be live for a little over an hour, but like I said, a short stream today. Actually ended up being longer than I expected just because of that balloon fight going longer than I anticipated. Okay, so we could raid somebody playing Rayman Origins. Could raid somebody playing Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Could raid somebody playing Monster Hunter Rise. Could raid somebody playing Fortnite. Could raid somebody playing Stardew Valley. Could raid somebody playing Elden Ring. Could raid somebody playing Fallout 4. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference for any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself we're going to go and raid. And yeah, no stream tomorrow, because I will be finally watching Thor Love and Thunder tomorrow. It's finally come to my local theater, which is a theater I can actually walk to, and thus I'll have to, you know, coordinate with other people to go to. Then Sunday, possibly Animal Crossing 7 a.m. for turnip purchase purposes, but probably not. Should be though a Summer Quest Sunday stream at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Time to play Looking Like Luigi's Mansion. Then weekday streams should all be next week should all be 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time, with Monday being Animal Crossing followed by Kirby's Dream Land 2. Tuesday being Animal Crossing followed by Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wednesday, Animal Crossing followed by Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Donkey Kong Circus. Friday, Animal Crossing followed by Earthbound Beginnings. And that is the schedule for the next week. And since nobody has a preference as to who we go and raid, I think when did we last raid that person? I feel like we raided them relatively recently. Oh no. Oh, I just visited our stream relatively recently. That's right. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Tolstoy's playing The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. My favorite Zelda game, and they are currently on break. How long have they been on break? I only rated people while they're on break. I've actually rated her before while she's been on break, but I don't like. That was never by accident. Yeah, we're just gonna end here. Don't need to raid anyone today. Thanks everyone for coming out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who hosted. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Bye.